Were we gonna talk about the Apple car or no? Is that later?
Oh yeah, the Apple car. Oh yeah. So let me tell you about that. So I skipped over the Apple car for a reason.
No. Are we not gonna talk about it? Or?
No, we are, but I skipped over it on our list for a reason because you talked about the conspiracy of the 5G
Yeah.
bomber guy. So I was like, well, let's might as well talk about the 5G then. Yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I just figured since we're talking about Apple and Samsung,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
just.
No, yeah, it's perfect.
Dude, I noticed we skipped it. I was like, maybe Matt didn't.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro. If you want to skip it, we can skip it and we can go talk about the
Now
big.
we got to talk about it because we talk about Tesla a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it because it's interesting.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, which you should, well, I don't know if you should, but Apple, there's been reports of Apple working on a car for, I feel like a decade almost now, but we haven't seen anything come from it. And they finally revamped the, not the studio, but the, whatever you want to call it.
Factory?
Well, the department or whatever of work people
Oh,
working on
okay.
it.
The resources for they
Yeah,
adjust
I
the
guess.
resources.
So, anyways, though, apparently people are saying the car can come out between 2024, like that's the earliest, which I don't know about that. Who knows? But if they do, that's crazy. But their thing was saying how there's this new technology that they got with the battery to make it long, or the range is better, this and that. Uh,
They're calling it next level battery technology.
yeah. And then on Elon Musk on Twitter, he said something about it, which was like he knows all that stuff, and he's like, "There's no way they're talking about." Here, let me actually look up Elon Musk, see exactly what he
All right,
said.
that's cool. Yeah, under this article it says while you look up that it says that I guess Reuters reported that Apple is targeting 2024 for production. Um, but Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that a launch is unlikely until 2025 to 2027 at the earliest. Uh, Kuo said that Apple car specifications have yet to be finalized, but that he would not be surprised if the vehicle's launch timeframe is pushed out even further to 2028 or later.
And he's a very reliable Apple leaker,
Yeah.
like probably the number one guy.
Yeah, and he says he has advised investors to avoid buying Apple car related stocks at the time. Oh, and then while you still look for that, while he does not believe that the Apple car has no chance of success, Kuo said that there is uncertainty about how competitive Apple would be in the EV/ self-driving vehicle market due to the company lagging behind in deep learning / artificial intelligence, which I thought was interesting because we were talking about AI.
Yeah. Yeah, I also see something saying that they're going to use like their LiDAR scanners that they have in their phones and stuff to help with the
Yeah,
cameras on the car, obviously, because it's supposed to be
yeah,
self-driving.
that's crazy. Stupid. They're saying that since Apple has a variety of competitive advantages, it is not always successful in new business. For example, Apple failed to enter the smart speaker market. The demand for HomePod and HomePod Mini were lower than expected, and the development of new smart speaker models had been temporarily suspended. So, because they're not good at building a smart speaker, they can't build a electric self-driving car, apparently.
Makes sense. So I found it. So this guy, Brett Winton, tweeted, well, he put this thing. As for the car's battery, Apple plans to use a unique monocell design that bulks up the individual cells in the battery and frees up space inside the battery pack by eliminating pouches in modules that hold battery materials. One of the people said, Apple's design means that more active material can be packed inside the battery, giving the car potentially longer range. Apple is also examining a chemistry for the battery called LFP, or lithium iron phosphate, the person said, which inherently less likely to overheat and is thus far safer than any other types of lithium ion batteries. And then Elon Musk replied with that and said, strange if true. Tesla already uses iron phosphate for medium range cars made in our Shanghai factory. A monocell is chemically impossible as max voltage is 100 times too low. maybe they meant cells bonded together like our structural battery pack. So that's interesting because he's basically saying this isn't new technology. We already use it. We already do this stuff. And he's also saying, so I feel like he's also giving like throwing a little bit of shade by saying maybe they meant cell bonded together, like they don't know what they're talking about type stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm the real king of this electric car stuff. And then he tweeted, which is the most interesting part. During the darkest days of the Model 3 program, I reached out to Tim Cook, which is the CEO of Apple, to discuss the possibility of Apple acquiring Tesla. Another shade right here, for 1/10 of our current value. He refused to take the meeting. So that's interesting that he wanted to sell Tesla to Apple and they didn't even take the meeting. And now they're 10 times the worth of what they were when he tried to sell it.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And they could have been on the top of the car market, right? Of the electric vehicle market.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, they would have had all the resources, but I'm glad they didn't because I don't know if Tesla would be where Tesla is right now.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm just saying though, like, and then like if you bought if you buy an Apple vehicle, you probably gotta buy the wheels, you gotta buy the key separate.
Well, it's also it's not gonna come with.
You gotta buy the charger.
Yeah,
you gotta buy the charger.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
You think eventually they'll have an electro dock where it'll just like touch your car to the dock just automatically?
That'd be interesting.
Like the magnet charger?
Yeah, but what if you have to like, oh yeah, it'd be better if you attach it to the car and not back up into it.
Yeah. Or like you just get close to it and it just like locks it in.
Breaks your light. Goes a little too quick. Nah. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting, bro. Like the crazy thing that he tried to sell it to them and they didn't take the meeting. I'm taking the meeting with Elon Musk no matter what.
Bro, even if I didn't want the idea, like even if I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world, I still would take it just to see what the heck they're talking, you know? Like
exactly.
What?
Plus, you don't know what he's at. Like, what if he's saying, bro, I'll sell it to you for whatever millions, but it's like super low, like you can definitely afford it. Like, what? This is literally the Model S. Like everyone, there's a million of them, a billion in the Bay Area. Like, come on, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I know. I don't get why they didn't either. Maybe they thought he would go bankrupt and that they wouldn't have competition.
No, but I don't know. But my thing is just take him out. You can just take him out.
For real.
Like
instead of not having the competition, they would own like whatever part of the competition.
Literally have it, and literally, no matter what he asked for, they have the most on hand money than any company in the world. So it's like, doesn't matter. You can pour 50 billion to this dude. Obviously, he didn't ask for that, but like, it wouldn't matter. It's nothing. It's chump change. So that's why, like, I'm buying that.